Kaline, a distinguished artist celebrated for her soul-stirring melodies and piano virtuosity, is set to make her cinema debut with the release of Breath of Life on December 15th on Prime Video. While this marks Kaline's debut as a full-feature film composer, her illustrious musical journey includes notable contributions to TV series such as The Men's Club, B430, and Kemi Adetiba's acclaimed docu-series King Women. Additionally, Kaline has crafted memorable songs for hit movies like Wedding Party 2, The Royal Hibiscus Hotel, Imofe, Banana Island, Ghost, Flower Girl, and more. She joins us now to have a quick chat. Quite a lot going on there. Kaline, it's good to have you with us. So,
thank you so much for having me.
So how did you become a film composer for Breath of Life?
Well, it all started when I studied actually film scoring at Berklee College of Music as my second undergraduate degree. And since then, I've sort of delved into commercials and TV series, but Breath of Life actually came to me when the director approached me with scoring the movie. I had contributed some songs for his Before 30 TV series. And so after that, he was like, yes, so now that you're a film composer, I would love for you to score our next project. So that's how that happened.
Well, I know that a lot of people are familiar, with the term songwriting and song composition. Could you briefly explain, what it means to score a movie?
Okay, let me ask you guys, actually, let's do something fun. If I sing, what does that remind you of? Think.
I know. Just
Are you a movie buff?
Yeah.
So that's Mission Impossible.
I know Hawaii 5-0, but that's
Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible.
Exactly. So that's the theme that comes from the score. Whereas soundtracks are usually the songs that are contributed to the movie. So that's kind of the difference. Yeah.
Very good. Still on scoring, what inspires your approach with blend vocals and instrumentals?
So when I was in school, my mentor and film scoring teacher always said that what you see on the screen is what dictates, what you do with the music. So it's the screen that's going to tell you through the landscaping, the environment, the dialogue, whether the setting, the language, that all dictates, the kind of instrumentation that you will use to depict the moods, that come across. So that's the source of the inspiration. Everything else, through training and everything, you learn as a composer how to make something sound sad or make something sound romantic or comedic. So.
If you don't mind me asking again, when you see the screen, is it you haven't gotten to the end of the movie, but you have an idea when you're looking at the scripts and the visions, as it were?
Oh no, composers, we don't usually like to get the scripts. And let this be known to everyone. We don't like getting scripts. We love to get the final cut of the movie. And
so that's when you come in.
That's when we come in at post-production end. So you've had like an inception from 2 years ago sometimes, but composition comes right at the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
So apart from scoring the entire film, what was the creative process like, making 2 original songs for Breath of Life to complement the narrative of the movie?
So the first song was a song I wrote with a very good friend of mine called Chale. He's an amazing talent, a singer-songwriter. And then the second was an amazing opportunity for me to write the theme song for Breath of Life. And I'm such a Disney girl, so I've always loved, doing theme songs for all these sorts of movies. And I'll tell you a little secret. It took me about 12 hours. I was under so much pressure to get this song written, and I was just trying to figure out the best way to like say what the entire movie was about in 2 minutes in a song. So the night before, I had to put the song together, and then I sent it to the director, and he loved it, so that was good. So that will be out in a couple of days, along with the movie.
Very good. So what scenes in the movie challenge you to push your boundaries, as it were? What's the inspiration there? You just talked about having to do something within 2 minutes and get the essence of it out.
Yes. The most challenging thing for me has been scoring the action scenes. Because I'm more comfortable and I'm confident in the romance and, depicting sadness or heartbreak, stuff like that. But the action scenes it was a good challenge, because now I absolutely love it. And I think it was a good Yeah, it was a good challenge. I'm excited to see what the audience will think of those scenes in particular. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So what other projects do you have coming up as a composer? Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Yes, I can't say too much, but I've got 2 movies coming up. They'll probably be out this time next year, but the whole process has started to get it off the ground. So I'm excited.
Are you sticking with, are you sticking with
ahead.
just films? You know?
No, I'm a performer and songwriter. So before I was doing film scoring, I was already trying to become an artist, still am. So I've got an album coming out next year, singles, music videos, the whole 9, alongside all of this as well.
So, it's very interesting what you do, composing and all that. So where does technology come in here? How are you inspired by that to get your job done?
Absolutely. So the thing with, I think in this time, there's a lot of constraints concerning budget when it comes to post-production. And composers, we've had to figure out a way to still make the music sound as real as possible with real instruments, just using literally a keyboard and a laptop. And that's how I was taught in school as well. Of course, we learned how to conduct with real orchestras and everything, but you actually learn that you must, be able to, if you're given a very tiny, limited budget, you have to still be able to do the work. So technology is like my right hand. Like I get everything done on my laptop with the software.
Well, when you talk about orchestra, if you have to work with an orchestra, that's wouldn't you have to go to a live studio or something?
Absolutely,
yeah.
a live studio.
And you blend all you have with us.
You have to write out the scores, pages and pages of music for each instrument to learn and to play along with, alongside the movie as well. Like that is an incredible process. As a composer, you become a conductor as well, and you're conducting in live time, to the screen with all, a 50-man orchestra sometimes. So. That will be an incredible opportunity to do that, with a feature film very soon. I did that at school, but I haven't done that since.
So just to wrap up, what are some of the challenges you've faced, in the entertainment industry? How have you navigated them? What advice do you have for up and coming?
The one thing that this has taught me, as I said, the story to being the composer for Breath of Life, it started off with the director just choosing my songs, as a songwriter and singer, for one of his earlier projects, and then down the line, this is like maybe 6 years down the line, asked me to do Breath of Life. So I think my advice would be just be patient, and really it really is about the process. It's about the journey and making sure that you're on that course, as opposed to, I just read something about how some people are going very fast to nowhere, and others, are actually going at it might seem painstaking, but you're actually getting to where you've always wanted to go. Yeah.
All right, Kaline, a composer, artist, and all of the above, would like to thank you very much for your thoughts on those issues. Good to have you with us on the News Day.
Thank you so much for having me.